All right, the next video, we're going to talk about being okay with imperfection. One thing that I know that has stopped me in the past from realizing a ton of fun and a lot of goals that I could have achieved was that I felt like I had to be perfect to do it. But then I finally realized that it's okay to be imperfect. It's okay to do poorly in the beginning, because not everything that we do, we're going to be great in the beginning. So a great way that you can give yourself freedom and to liberate yourself is to be okay with imperfection. And when it comes to fitness, or when it comes to any kind of new skills that you want to learn, be okay with not being great at it in the beginning, because then you can free yourself to go play, to go see what you can do. You know, if I needed to be perfect, there's no way I would start in a brand new martial art where I'm a white belt again and I don't know anything that they're doing, because I'm not going to be perfect when I first start. But if I had to be perfect, then I would never go and at least try it. It's the same thing with surfing and with all these really fun things that I've learned, snowboarding. You know, if I needed to be perfect my first time out, if I was afraid of falling down, I would have never tried it and I would have never had the experience of doing it. So when it comes to fitness, if there's any part of fitness that you're afraid of doing because you're not going to be perfect in the very beginning, free yourself up from that. It's okay if you're not perfect, if you don't have perfect running form, if you're not able to be perfect on the basketball court or on the football field. It's okay to not be perfect, because here's one thing that you can do, the same thing that everyone does, is you can improve. Your professional athletes and your beginners all want to improve. So we're all in the same boat on that. So give yourself permission to be imperfect. I mean, there are some things that do need to have perfection, like if we're trying to fly a spaceship out in outer space, yes, those things need to be perfect. Or if we're doing any kind of surgery, yes, those need to be perfect. But when it comes to fitness, there's plenty of room to play with. You don't have to be perfect. So free yourself up and have fun. Be like a kid. Kids are not concerned with being perfect. It's okay, because no matter what happens, no matter what results you get, you can always improve. You can always get better. And if you're afraid of what anyone else will think of you, don't worry about them, because 99.9% of the people out there are so focused on themselves that honestly they really don't care a whole lot about if you're perfect or imperfect at something. They will applaud you, they will congratulate you on doing something new and having fun while you do it. So the biggest thing is, whatever you're doing, just make sure you're having fun doing it and you're not hurting anyone else while you do it, including yourself. So be okay with being imperfect, be okay with being imperfect, and go have some fun. Okay, here's a golden little ticket to help you succeed in life and in fitness. Use what I call a win list. A win list is basically a nice little card that you have, and you can put it next to your bed at night. And what you put on that card are 3 new habits or actions that you want to be taking on a daily basis. They have to be new, and they have to be things that you want to bring into your healthy lifestyle. It could be, okay, today I'm going to drink at least 2 liters of water. I'm going to have protein with every meal, and I'm going to do at least 30 minutes of exercise. That is what you are committing to yourself to make a habit every single day. So you put that on that little card, and you make sure that every night you can check that off. And through enough repetition of that, that's going to become a habit. And as soon as those 3 new action items become a habit, then you can put that away and you can create 3 new action habits that you want to instill in your life. But write them down. See, when you write them down, you're telling your subconscious, this is important. So you want to write them down and just check them off every night. There's a big rush that comes in every time we check things off. And it can be anything. It can be anything related to nutrition, health, activity, recovery. It can be anything that's going to help your fitness lifestyle. Use that win list. It can go a long, long ways. All right, here's something to add tremendous health, I'm going to start that again. Here's something to add tremendous happiness and fulfillment in your everyday life. Help others. So especially when it comes to fitness, one way that you can really connect with others and feel really good about your own fitness life is to help others become fit. Maybe that means that you're giving them tips at the gym on how to do proper exercise. Maybe that means that you're giving healthy tips on how to eat right at home or while they're out and about. But help others. Look for opportunities that you can help them. It's going to make you feel a lot better. It's going to make them feel a lot better. And another part of helping others is encouraging others. I can give you hundreds of examples where one person gave me a phrase of encouragement that just transformed my whole day and turned what was a pretty tough day, a pretty hard day, into an amazing day from one phrase. So every chance that you can get, encourage others. Help them with your words and your actions. Encourage them to do their best, to be the best that they can be. Let them know that they can do it. Help motivate them. Because we all have times where we just need that little bit of push. And trust me, when you help others, not only will it feel good to you, it'll feel good to them, and then energy circles around and it will come back to you. So look for every opportunity to help others with your words and your actions when it comes to health and fitness and in life. Be happy now. Why is it great to be happy now? Because we are always in the now. We are always in the now. We are never in the yesterday. We are never in the tomorrow. We are always in the now. And, you know, there were many times where I would wait to be happy until I fulfilled a certain goal. I would wait. I'm like, I'll be happy when. I was always like that. I'll be happy when. But if you're like that, there's always going to be a when down the road that you're going to wait to be happy for. Why not be happy right now? Why not be happy during your journey? Taking all those little action steps on your way to your journey. I mean, being happy today, right now, as you're watching this video, be happy. There's a lot of things to be happy about. You can be happy that you're taking steady progress towards your goal. You can be happy about a lot of things, but specifically when it comes to health and fitness, enjoy the entire journey. Enjoy every positive action that you take. Enjoy every healthy meal that you eat. Enjoy every workout that you do. Enjoy every night of good sleep. Enjoy that. You don't have to wait till you get to your goal to be happy. The key is to enjoy right now, because you're always going to be in process to something. You're always going to be looking for that next goal, that next place that you want to go. So you might as well be happy right now. It's like if you're taking a road trip, you want to be happy while you're in the car driving. You don't want to wait till you get there to be happy. Because in life, we spend so much time moving. So enjoy the movement. Be happy now. Okay, so you just achieved your goal. Now what? It is common for a lot of people, once they achieve a certain goal and they're all high on life. They just achieved it. They're so happy. What happens that next day or that next week? They fall into a little bit of a slump because now they don't have anything to go for. They don't have that thrill of going for something that excites them. So one way to override that is to set a new goal before you achieve that first goal, especially when it comes to fitness, because there are many examples of people achieving a certain weight, a certain look, a certain ability to be able to do something, and then after they achieve it, they slide back into whatever they were doing before because they achieved their goal, they didn't have a new goal. Compare that to a client of mine who lost 150 pounds. That was his goal. He wanted to get to a certain weight. Then what did we do? We helped him go for new goals. He wanted to run a 5K. Then he wanted to race a 10K. Then he wanted to do half marathons. Then he was running marathons. Then he and I started racing together, you know, because he kept setting new goals. So not only did he achieve the weight that he wanted, but then he gave himself new goals to take his fitness to a whole nother level. See what I mean? You don't want to just set a weight goal and then just go there and then just be done. You want to set new exciting goals once you get there. So once you get there, say, hey, what do I want to do now? Maybe you want to race. Maybe you want to learn dancing. Maybe you want to learn martial arts. Maybe you want to build muscle. Whatever it is, set a new goal. That way you have something else to focus your mind on and to give you that excitement every day because you're able to go for something. So no matter what, before you reach that first goal, have another goal ready right behind it. It will keep you consistently happy and consistently progressing in your fitness life and in your overall life. Excuses. We all use them. We all hear them. There are many excuses that we could give onto why we're not where we want to be and why we're not doing what we want to do, why our body isn't looking the way we want it to look. Endless excuses that we could use. Now, it is common for people to give excuses. I know for myself, I've done it too. You give excuses because it makes yourself feel better. It helps you rationalize to your mind why you're not where you really want to be. And it also helps you feel better because you feel like you don't look as bad in front of the eyes of others. Well, first of all, leave out everyone else's opinion because their opinions of you do not matter one bit. What does matter is how you feel. But here's how we can flip that. It's easy to make excuses on why you're not getting your results, but why not make excuses why you will win? Why not make excuses why you will succeed? Make tons of excuses why you know you can win, why you know you can accomplish this goal. Maybe the excuses that you give that you know that you have is you have great determination, you are disciplined, you're able to walk, you have a healthy body, you have a gym that you can train at, you have healthy food available to you, you have water available to you, you have fitness professionals that can help you, you have online programs that can help you. These are all excuses on why you can succeed, on why you can win. You have great running shoes. See, you have endless excuses on why you can win. So think about those. So the next time you get into a conversation, you can express on all the reasons why you can succeed and why you can win and why you will accomplish this goal. So make excuses on why you will succeed. It's a little flip on a problem that some of us have. Okay, I want to give you another tip to add great fun effectiveness, and safety to all of your training sessions. Use the buddy system. The buddy system is awesome. I have had some of the greatest workouts training with a training partner. I've trained with many different types of training partners. I've trained with animals. I don't know if you've ever seen, but there's a video where I trained with a monkey. He was my training partner, you know? It's cool to be able to share the experience. Now, there's a lot of advantages to having a training partner. First of all, a training partner will help you stay consistent because they're going to hold you accountable. Because if you know that your training partner is at the gym waiting for you to go work out, you know you're going to be there. You don't want to let them down. Another great reason for having a training partner is it has tremendous fun. You're able to share the experience. You're able to share the journey of going through the workout, maybe going out to eat afterwards at a healthy place after the workout. You're connecting. So it gives you fun too. Another great advantage to having a training partner is that they can keep things safe for you. They can spot you if you're doing anything that's a little bit dangerous. They can watch your form to make sure that your form is good. They can be your other set of eyes to make sure that you're doing things correctly. Another great thing about having a training partner is that you have a little bit of friendly competition there. You know what it's like when, let's say you're walking or you're running and you have a running partner with you. You're going to challenge them. You're going to make sure that this person doesn't outrun you because, you know, it's a fun little bit of, it's a fun bit of challenge. It's the same thing when you're lifting weights, when you're doing any kind of training. You don't want to be outdone. So for any of you competitors out there, you can have a little bit of a friendly challenge when you have a good training partner. So those are some great advantages to having a training partner because that will make you more consistent, which will make you more effective. It will improve the quality of your workouts. It will keep you safer. It will add great fun to your training. Now here's a couple tips to finding a good training partner. You want to find someone who has similar goals and who is at a similar fitness level. That way you both can grow together going in the same direction. A couple things that you can do, you can look to friends, you can look to your spouse, you can look to relatives. Maybe at the gym, there are certain people that you've become friends with that like to work out at right around the same time. You can go to them. You can even put up an advertisement and say, hey, I'm looking for a training partner at this such time, at this such place. Please email me or Facebook me if interested. There you go. But you do want to make sure that you have someone that's reliable and let them know that if they don't show up for the routine, that you're going to do it without them. Because you don't want to end up where you're missing a workout just because they missed it. And make sure that they are always on time as well. So those are some tips on finding a proper training partner. But give it a shot. Some people like to train solo. Some people can really benefit from a great training partner. Okay, you want to note your resources. You want to look at all the things that you have available to you to help you on your fitness journey. The list is endless, but let's be creative here. You have tons of fitness equipment available to you. You have gyms available to you. You have water available to you. You have healthy food. You have healthy nutritional supplements. You have fitness professionals that will help you. You have online training programs that will help you. You have fitness presentations that you can go to learn more. You have books that you can read. You have videos that you can watch. You have tons of great fitness apparel that you can buy and use for your workouts. You have great music that you can listen to. There are endless amounts of people around you that have accomplished the goals that you want to accomplish that you can talk to and that you can connect with and maybe get tips from. There are endless resources that you have to improve your health and your fitness. So take note of them. Look at all of them. There are hundreds of new skills you can learn. from fitness to dancing to yoga to basketball to football, swimming. Look at all these resources that you have to improve your fitness. You can do all of them. You can do any of them. So take note of them. Hey, if you want, make a list. Make a nice long list of all the things related to fitness that you can utilize right now to improve your fitness and to improve the enjoyment of your fitness. It's going to open up new avenues for you. You're going to be able to get creative. You're going to realize different ways you can have even more fun in your fitness and be even more effective. So please take note of your resources. Okay, editor, this is going to be a replacement for the strength training videos that I shot when I was wearing the blue shirt, because I think that there was a lot of dogs barking. Okay, why is strength training amazing if your goal is to lose body fat and to improve your body composition? It is amazing for many, 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 many reasons. First of all, strength training improves your muscle. It helps you sustain muscle and build muscle. And as we've covered before in other videos, the more muscle you have, the more calories that you are burning 24/7, even while at rest. So it's very important to keep all the muscle that you have and or build muscle. Secondly, strength training is amazing because you are burning a lot of calories both during the session and after the session, also known as the afterburn effect. And I go into detail on that in other videos as well. So strength training takes advantage of all the calories that you burn both during and after. Here's something else that strength training is great for increasing fat loss. It helps you improve your cardio as well, because when your body is strong, you're able to do cardio better and you're able to stay healthier for longer, especially for all of you runners out there. You want to be strong. You want your muscles and your bones, your tendons and your ligaments to be strong, because it will improve your cardio and it will help prevent injury. Now, for the Superfitt program, we take advantage of some of the most amazing principles to enhance and accelerate your fat loss while you're doing strength training. The first thing we're going to cover is circuit training. What is circuit training? Circuit training means that you take an exercise like push-ups and then you follow it with squats, pull-ups, leg lifts, and then you circle back and you do push-ups again, and then you go through order again. Circuit training is great for burning fat because you keep your heart rate up the entire time and you're able to do a lot more work in less time, because while all of your pushing muscles are resting, because let's say you just did push-ups, they're resting while you're doing squats, pull-ups, and leg lifts. So when you return back again, you're all rested and you're ready to go. So you're able to do more work in less time compared to if you were only to do push-ups, rest, then do push-ups, rest. Now, that type of training does have benefits, but that's not what we're doing in the Superfitt program if our main goal is fat loss and we're doing circuit training. The next thing that we cover as part of the Superfitt program is we use short rest. Short rest keeps your heart rate up the whole time and it increases your cardiovascular output, which is going to increase your afterburn after the training session. So not only are you improving your conditioning and burning more calories during the training session, but you're going to end up burning more afterwards because your rest periods are short. The next thing is we use medium to high repetitions. That's going to build up your muscle. It's also going to build up your endurance and your stamina. And that is what we want to increase your metabolism. The next key item that we use in the Superfit program is we train your whole body in every session, because that way all of your muscles are being worked during every training session, which is going to require more calories compared to if you were to just do biceps for the whole training session. And after the session, your whole body is going to be burning energy and calories and body fat, just recovering, because we just trained it all, and all of your muscles need to recover. So we train the whole body in every session. The other thing that we use is we use compound and whole body movements. And what is meant by that is we use movements that use more than one body part at a time. So for instance, if you're doing a bicep curl, you're working just your biceps and maybe a little bit of your front shoulder, your front deltoid. And that is great for other purposes, but for this part of the Superfit program, we use all whole body and compound movements. We are working many muscle groups all at one time. That way we're burning more calories per minute, and we're getting much more of a workout done in less time, which is going to increase your calories both during and after the training session. The next thing that we do is we do 360-degree fitness, which means we are training your body and your muscles in all planes of motion in all directions. That way, your muscles are being stimulated from multiple angles, multiple directions, and it's also going to help you prevent injury in anything else that you do in life, because your body is strong in all angles. Very, very important. And the final thing that we do is we give you functional fitness. So you'll see in a lot of the Superfit training that we do, it's going to improve your ability to function in life. And it doesn't matter if you're going out to play football, it doesn't matter if you're walking up the stairs carrying groceries from the market. It gives you functional strength and fitness so that you can do all these activities. You can do them in a healthy manner, and you can do them very well. So that is why the Superfit way of doing strength training is amazing for fat loss and for improving your body composition. All right, editor, now I'm gonna do the welcome video once again. I wanna welcome all of you to the Superfit program, and I wanna congratulate you on taking a great first step in improving your mind, your body, and your spirit. Now, as you will see in this Superfit program, you will have a training session every day. It can be anywhere from light to moderate to even more vigorous as we get going. You're going to have video and written lessons every day that is going to help improve your knowledge, your education, and give you insights, methods, and principles to improve your fitness and your knowledge on nutrition and training and so forth. And I'm going to redo that again. Man. All right, from the top. Welcome to the Superfit program, and thank you so much for joining in on this awesome adventure. I want to congratulate you on taking your first step to improving your fitness and your life. As you will see, this program is broken down, so every day you'll be having activities laid out for you, and you will also have lessons to help teach you about health and fitness, training, and nutrition, as well as mindset. Now, one thing that is very important about the Superfit program is that it is a continuous way of living. And my goal is to not only inspire you to fall in love with fitness, and not only to help you learn more about fitness so that you can bring it into your own life, but I want you to do it forever. I want this to be a lifelong process for you. It's like breathing. You don't just breathe for a little while and say, okay, I'm done. You breathe continuously. It's the same thing with fitness. Fitness should be a continuous way of living. And there are many ways that we can help you stay consistent by teaching you how to set goals, how to have fun with fitness, how to make adjustments as you're on that road to your goals. And we give you a ton of connection and support and so forth. That is what the Superfitt program is all about. And I want to let you know that if you have any kind of questions, comments, or concerns, please contact me or another Superfitt professional so that we can help you right away, because you are much more than just a client or a customer. You're a friend, and a friend for life. So welcome to Superfitt. All right, so I'm going to reshoot the internal dialogue. The importance of internal dialogue. Internal dialogue is basically, what are we saying to ourselves? I don't know about you, but I tend to have at least 2, 3, sometimes 4 conversations going on inside my head all at the same time. I don't know who these people are, but they're just going on all the time. Now, one thing that you can do is you can learn to control who you give your attention to. You have all these different voices going on inside of your head. What you want to do is you want to focus on the voices that empower you and make you feel better. That is how you master your internal communication and your internal dialogue. If you have a voice that says to you, oh man, I'm sore, I'm tired today, I don't think I want to work out. You have that voice, but you also have a voice inside of you that says, hey, if you get up and you warm up, you're going to feel great, and you're going to feel so much better after you train. Pay more attention to that voice, to the voice that empowers you, that makes you better. So that is how you choose which voices to listen to, because you do have that choice. We have these thoughts, we have these voices that go on, and they are outside of us. They are not actually in our head. It seems that way, but they are outside of us, just like the clouds that roll by in the sky. You can either pay attention to them, or you can just let them float by. So if they're a good thought, hey, bring it in. Use that. If it's a thought that you don't want, let it float by. Another way to help your internal dialogue is to master the questions that you ask yourself. What are the questions that you ask yourself? Are you asking yourself, oh my goodness, why is it so hot today? Wow. Why am I so tired today? Those are disempowering questions. Why don't you ask yourself this? Hey, I wonder how fast I can run today. That's a good one. Hey, I wonder what new healthy meal I can cook myself today. Something I've never tried. That's another empowering question. See how you can use these questions to empower yourself and to actually get curious, and it makes you feel a lot better when you ask it? Hey, I wonder how much better I can do on this fitness workout today than I could last week. I wonder how many circuits I can get through. I wonder. Aren't those better questions? That's your internal dialogue. So use the power of an internal dialogue to help take you towards your goals. First of all, pay attention to the thoughts and the conversations that empower you. And second of all, ask yourself empowering questions. Questions that bring up curiosity and questions that bring up freedom. That is how you master your internal dialogue. And cut.